Hey Storyteller Squad, welcome back to another episode of the Never Get Bored Legacy Challenge. If you didn't watch the last episode, I will go ahead and put it in the top right hand corner so you can go check it out. But in the last episode, Brina and the family actually went on a little vacation in Tamarang and they just really enjoyed their time there. They went bowling and got some food, and it was just a really wholesome time, and I was really happy to see that because my Never Get Bored family is just full of chaos, and I really love to have those cute moments as much as I can because they give me a little bit of a relief as a storyteller, just to kind of, you know, have a chilled out part where my Sims just kind of get to, you know, be happy. And you know, we need that sometimes in a legacy as well. Like, we need those moments where my Sims can just really feel a lot of joy and just get to enjoy their Sim life. So that was really fun to see them actually get to do that. But as you can see, my Sim Brina, she is actually an adult now, so she's definitely looking a lot different than she did before. Like, she looks like she has a little bit of wrinkles. She also is wearing a different type of outfit than she usually would wear, and her hair is longer. So let me just go ahead and tell you all a little bit about that. So, like I mentioned before, Brina has been thinking a lot about what she wants to do when she becomes an adult. She feels like, you know, she's not going to be able to keep up this whole boxing career thing, and she also wants to be able to kind of have a more chilled out career since she is a little bit older now. I'd say she's probably 40 years old now, so yeah, she's kind of gotten quite a few wrinkles kind of early on, but I mean, it really depends on, in real life, like, your genetics and stuff. If you get a lot of wrinkles at like 40 or whatever, I feel like I'm not gonna have that many, but I feel like Brina definitely has quite a few. But yeah, she's actually been thinking about it for a while. Like, she wanted to actually become a gym teacher, so that's what I think she's gonna do. I think she's either gonna be a gym teacher or a health class teacher, like teaching kids about safe sex and stuff like that, like, and also eating healthy and stuff. I could see her being that for sure. Like, I just see that being the kind of teacher she would want to be. So she's actually in the education career. She quit her boxing career because now that she's an adult, it is time for her to kind of relax and just kind of do a career that's not so much on her body. And also, it says in the challenge for this generation that she needs to, like, lose confidence and basically just becomes a teacher for that reason too. And I don't think it's necessarily in her storyline that she lost confidence per se. I think she just was kind of feeling like, well, she's getting older and now she just really wants to, like, chill out and, you know, try to be a teacher and see how that goes. But I think that she probably is feeling stressed out. Yeah, she's having looming anxiety from fear of failure. That anxious feeling looms over Brina Opal as she discovers something new about herself, a fear that wasn't there before. So she has the fear of being judged, fear of failure. Brina Opal will start to question whether or not she's capable of having difficulty creating quality objects and struggle at work. So she has this fear of failure, which I think that plays a lot into her storyline. She's always been kind of insecure about failing as a person. And we've talked a lot about this, about how her own insecurities have kind of caused her a lot of chaos and trouble in her life. Like, me and my friend Foxy have talked about this too. Like, how she's really done a lot of things to people that have not been right. And, you know, they probably won't be able to forgive her for that. But now she's trying to rebuild and build a better life for herself and her family. So, I mean, that's better than just continuing on the path that she was on, but she definitely still has those fears that she had as a teenager, which is like fear of being judged, and now it's kind of resonated into that fear of failure, which I think that's probably another reason why she actually quit the boxing career, because she, you know, was feeling like now that she's an adult, she was just gonna not be as good as the other competitors. So yeah, I mean, I think that could play into her losing confidence as part of the generation. So we'll just see how that develops. But I'm gonna actually have her come down here and be a little romantic to Allie. We're gonna come and actually embrace her. I want them to be really cute, honestly, because I see them actually having a baby soon, because I want them to do that, because part of this generation is you have to have a baby with your coworker that you actually are in love with as an adult. So yeah, she's gonna do that here soon. Oh, they're very satisfied in their relationship. Oh, that's so cute. I'm so happy they are. They've had a little bit of problems lately, because Allie has been saying some rude things to Brina, just because Brina, you know, is not the best sim in the world. So, you know, Allie is very generous, and, you know, I feel like Brina is definitely the opposite of that. Like, Brina is a mean sim. These sims become happy when being mean or mischievous to others. So, you know, she likes to kind of be rude to people, and it kind of gives her enjoyment. And so, Allie doesn't like that about her. So she's been saying, like, maybe you should go to therapy. Maybe that would help you. Or maybe, like, you know, going to the gym would also help you out. And, I mean, that's been kind of, in a way, the way she's kind of said it in her tone has been really rude. But, I don't think she meant it in a rude way, though. But they're going to talk a little bit about having a child, because I really want them to actually go and have a science baby. So we're gonna talk about having a science baby. So she's gonna be like, babe, she's like, I've been thinking a lot about this, and you know, I know that you mentioned that you really want to have another child. You know, you've been so good about taking care of my kids, and I know that we've been together for a while, so and I know it's been in the back of your mind thinking about our future, about having a baby of our own, so why don't we do it? And Allie's like, she's like, I love that idea, bae. I love it. I love the idea of us becoming moms together. Like, she's like, I know that you've been a mom for a while to Evelyn and Grayson, but I think it would just be so adorable to have a little one of ours, you know, walking around here. And she's like, yeah, it would. So yeah, they're gonna have a science baby. I think I'm gonna have them go ahead and do that. Let's go over here and ask to have a science baby. Oh, this is gonna be so fun. So they're just talking about it, talking about the whole process. And yeah, they're about ready to go to the hospital to have a science baby. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh, Grayson and Evelyn are gonna be big brother and sister. That's gonna be so freaking cute. Brina, Opal, Chasten will make a quick trip to the hospital and use her and Allie Sorenson's genetic material to have a new baby through science. Are you ready to add a newborn to your household? Yes, we are. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so fun. Allie, are you gonna go to the hospital with Brina? I thought you were supposed to go with her. Oh my gosh, we're definitely gonna need a sperm donor as well, so I think they probably just got a random sperm donor to be able to have a baby, because, you know, they're two women. So, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. I can't believe they're actually going to have a child. Infants and toddlers cannot be left home. Yeah, send to daycare. Brenna's having a baby. Oh my gosh. Congratulations, it's a boy. Oh, a baby boy. We got another boy. Brina, Opal just gave birth to a baby boy. This baby needs a name. What would you like to call him? I don't really have a name in mind, so maybe we should just randomize it. Malcolm Chasten. Oh, that's a cute name. Emerson, Branson, Landon, Kelly, Justice, Dax. Dax is a cute name. Dax Chasten. You know what? We're gonna go for that. Oh my gosh! Yay! Family preferences evolving. Brina Opal has given birth to several children. Perhaps by now the physical told the experience of pregnancy renders the prospect of another one unappealing. Oh my gosh, like, now that she's an adult, she's thinking about the fact that she doesn't really want to have any more kids. Oh my gosh. Well, girl, I feel like, you know, we're not going to have any more kids after this, so you're definitely not going to be wanting to be pregnant again, but I think right now we're going to say no, because she just had a baby with her girlfriend, so I don't want her to be unhappy about it. Okay. So this says that they are back. So where is the baby? Let me see. I gotta see where he is. Is he over here? I think he's in here. Oh, look at him. Oh, here's little Dax Chaston. Oh, he's so cute. Okay, girl, why don't you come over here and actually take care of him? What's this say? New baby from birth. No moment in a Sim's life is more joyous than the birth of a child. Oh, she's so excited, but also is like, I don't want to be pregnant again. I don't want to be having any more babies. But Allie's so excited. Look at her face. Like, she just really is so happy to be a mom. Like, she's just feeling a lot of happy feelings, and she's on the road ahead from living a fulfilled life. So Soul's journey is going to be a long one, but Allie is in it for the long haul. Here's to the first step in the road towards true satisfaction. So she is just so excited to be a mom. Like, she really wants to be having a big happy family. So that's what she really wants in her life. And, you know, actually speaking of that, I think Brina's been thinking about that as well. So Brina, you know, is, you know, starting a new life. Like, she's got this family that she's built. She has a good relationship with Allie, and now she's thinking about what she wants to do to kind of, you know, clear up her reputation. So this over here came up. This says, I want to go on a strange journey. Open the door to the crater base in Strangerville. There's something really weird happening in Strangerville, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. The journey's sure to be a weird one, but I think I'm ready. So, funny thing about this, I actually have had this planned for quite a while now. I've always wanted Brina to actually try to do the Strangerville mystery, because there's been all this weird stuff going on around her, and she's not really had the time to think about it. You know, she just moved here because she was in a tight spot with living in Ciudad Enamorada with her mom, and it was all just bad. It all went a really terrible direction, and she just needed a way out, so she moved here, and she got into all these, you know, open relationships, and then she ended up, you know, getting pregnant a couple times, having family drama more, but there's been a lot of chaos going on that has nothing to do with her or her family. There's scientists running amok around, there's military people hiding stuff, being shady, and she wants to, like, use this as a way to clear up her reputation and show people that she's trying to be a better version of herself. So, while Allie is over here thinking about the family, thinking about their lives together, how they're gonna keep raising their kids, and, you know, just gonna spend a lot of quality time together, Brina is thinking about actually clearing up all of the terrible things going on in Strangerville. So I'm going to go ahead and change her bodybuilder aspiration to be the Strangerville mystery, if I can find it here. Yeah, here it is. Strangerville mystery. Strangerville is holding some deep, dark secret, and this Sim wants to uncover why all the townsfolk are acting a bit strange. And the reward trade is Hero Strangerville. As a Hero Strangerville, you will receive fan mail, as well as being able to retell the tale of how you defeated the source of the infection. So, here she goes. She has the Strangerville mystery aspiration. So, yeah, this is the so-called storyline that I was talking about that will be ending her generation. I still need to get her to level 6 of her career before she can do the major storyline of the Strangerville mystery, but yes, Brina is gonna be trying to take care of Strangerville's, like, weirdness, and I am all for it. I cannot wait to try this again because I tried it years ago and I really didn't do very well, So, yeah, it's been so many years since I actually attempted this, so it's gonna be really an interesting one, actually trying to do it again. But so Allie's just like over here, you know, trying to talk to Evelyn about being a big sister, and she's really immersed in her homework too. She's like, well, Allie, I will meet them in a little bit, okay? I'm working on this math problem, and I've been working on it for an hour, and I want to solve it. So Allie's like, okay, well, I know homework is important, so I'll let you go ahead and do that. So she's just going to come in here and actually go and make sure that Brina is taking care of little Dax. Oh, he didn't want any milk. Oh my gosh. Allie's like, I don't think that he wanted any milk, Brina. And she's like, oh man, this baby is so difficult already. Oh my gosh. This baby is so pale. Look at how pale the baby is. Oh my gosh. Is this baby doing okay? I hope so. Maybe the baby needs to like go to the doctor or something. I just want to make sure that the baby is healthy. But she is just trying to like take care of the baby a little bit. Let's just let the baby sleep, I guess. Oh, come over here and talk to Grayson a little bit. We need to give him some attention. Let's go and actually give him a hug. And we're also gonna like make funny faces with him. Brina Opal just became good friends with Grayson. Oh, I love to see her actually being a good mom, because like in the beginning when Evelyn was born, like she was going and hooking up with all these guys and, you know, focused on her career solely and wasn't even paying attention to like when Evelyn had all her little milestones. So I love to see her actually stepping up and being a good parent now. Like she literally just got back from Tamarang, which was a trip that was solely focused on Evelyn. Like Evelyn really wanted to go to Tamarang for a while. So Brina knew that. Brina knew that she wanted to, so she took her there, and Evelyn had an amazing time, and Grayson did too. Grayson had a pretty good time for a toddler. So yeah, I love to see Brina actually growing up and being a better version of herself. So this says, new family dynamic jokesters. Cue the punchline. Brina Opal and Grayson just can't stop cracking each other up. Aww, that's so cute. Like, Brina has never been a joking kind of girl. Like, she's always been really serious, and just like, you know, kind of careless and all that. And I just kind of love to see her actually getting to joke around and just kind of be that kind of person now. Like, I think her kids have really made her smile, honestly. Like, I think she just was really serious before because she was filled with a lot of dread from losing her dad and her parents divorcing. It just made her not want to, like, be silly at all. And, yeah, it's just really cool to see that her kids are bringing her some laughter. So, yeah, we're going to say yes. Aww. And also, as you can see, I have the actual glitch with the toddlers. I think I had this glitch before, like a year ago. So my sim, I actually had to age up in Cass. I had to age Grayson up in Cass. So now he is actually having this little glitch where if you age your sims up in Cass, they kind of act like infants. That's been happening for a while. So just ignore that if you see that. That's just kind of a glitch that needs to be fixed for a long time now. But Allie's over here getting her some food. And Evelyn, where are you? You're still working on your homework? Girl, you are so determined, and I love that. I love that she's a hard worker with her schoolwork, because that's definitely going to change one day. Like, because in her generation, she's supposed to be not finishing school because she has a big ego and thinks that school's not, like, challenging enough for her. So I'm happy that, like, right now, even as, like, a child, she's, like, working hard on school, because once she's a teen, that's gonna all change. Because okay, so Brina is here at some people's house, and honestly, I think this is the way to go. I think just starting out talking to the locals and seeing what they say about Strangerville can help her out a lot with this whole Strangerville mystery thing. So we actually have an alien over here. So I actually made her. Her name is Aura Styx. And she actually can actually help us out a lot because she is here in Strangerville because she heard about all the stuff going on here and it's been disrupting things going on in her home planet. So she wants to come here and actually try to see if she can meet somebody to help out, like not only like help people out in Strangerville, but help out her home planet. And she also kind of wants to have a normal life as well. Oh my gosh, instant attraction. Brina Opal Chaston has instant attraction to Aura Styx if she chose to act on it. Oh my gosh, not her being attracted to the alien. Oh my gosh, I mean, girl, I don't blame you. She is really beautiful. I mean, look at her. I mean, it's really hard to make aliens in this game. Like, let me just say that. Like, because you don't have access to all the stuff that you have when you make human sims. So she's like, hi. She's like, hi, I'm trying to talk to people about Strangerville Mystery and see if anybody has any idea, like, what could be going on, like, why all these weird plants are showing up. She's like, oh, well, I know quite a bit about that. Like, as you can tell, I am not from here. I'm actually from planet Zixum, and we're having a lot of problems with the people here causing chaos with that lab over there. She's like, oh, there's a lab? There's some sort of lab? That's what's happening here? She's like, oh yeah, there's been some scientists, like, doing some shady stuff there. She's like, okay, tell me more. Like, I want to know, like, what's happening. She's like, well, all I know is that people are getting infected and acting really strange. And she's like, yeah, I've noticed some people showing up behind my house. Let's talk to her a little bit about, some things. Like, tell her what you found so far. She's like, so far, I've seen lots of plants, like, they've been glowing, and my daughter's been trying to help me a little bit with it. Oh my gosh, there's a person over there. She's like, there's a person over there acting really weird. Like, do you see that? And she's like, yeah, I see that all the time here. Like, it's very weird. Like, I just want to avoid those people because, like, I don't want to get infected myself, even though where I'm from, they have a lot of things that can actually help that. She's like, so where you come from, like, they have medicine too? And she's like, yeah, they do. We have our own types of things to help us out when we get ill as well. So she's like, well, that's really cool. You're definitely gonna have to tell me more about that. So she's like, are you very serious about helping these people? Like, do you really want to, like, save Strangerville? And she's like, well, I'd like to. It seems a little hard, but I think it could be good, you know, to help my reputation. I've not been the best person ever, and, you know, I've hooked up with a lot of people, and I've hurt my family, and I just really want to show people that there's more to me than just, you know, a chaotic person. She's like, well, I love that. I love that you're wanting to redeem yourself and, like, be a better version of who you are. And she's like, I definitely can help you out with this Strangerville stuff because, yeah, it's very bad, and I want to fix it as much as possible. And she's like, well, I'd appreciate the help because, like, honestly, like I said, I've had to have my 8-year-old daughter help me out with these plants because I don't know anything about plants, and she reads a lot of those books that I don't read. And she's like, yeah, she's like, books can definitely help you out for sure. There is a library here in case we need it that could tell us about the history of this place. She's like, oh, really? Well, we'll definitely have to check that out. So what's this say? Xenexphilia from interacting with aliens, behaving like the captain of a space journey. Look at her. She's so excited to meet an alien. Like, she's just feeling so excited. Like, and she's really happy that she's met somebody who actually wants to, like, help her with the Strangerville mystery. So I'm very excited about this. So she's like, so what should we do next? Like, what's the next step? She's like, now that I have your help, I mean, what do you think we should do? So she's like, well, I think we should go and look for some clues to see what we can find about, like, figuring all this stuff out. Like, I know it has something to do with that lab over there, but I don't exactly know what's going on in the lab. Like, I just know that people are getting sick. So she's like, okay. She's like, well, let's go ahead and get in a group and let's go and see if we can talk to anybody else or find something. So let's go over here and maybe we should come talk to Alex and Otto. Break in? No, we're not gonna break in. We're just gonna go and visit them. So Can we go with her? Yeah, we can. Let's go over there and actually talk to them and see if they know anything. So, Brina has been in her own kind of world, so to speak. There's been all this, like, troubling things going on in Strangerville that she's had no idea about. Like, she's just seen all these weird plants around and didn't really know a lot about it till she's actually kind of looked into it now with Aura. Oh my gosh, girl, not you needing to go pee. Oh my gosh, she's like, oh gosh, I really have to go to the bathroom. Girl, here, let me just fix that for you. We need to actually come and talk to Otto a little bit. Oh my gosh, Otto! We haven't seen you in a while. Here, let's come and talk to him. Let's go and come and give him a hug first of all. She hasn't seen him in quite some time, so let's go over here and like say hi to him. She's like, hey Otto, how you been doing? And he's like, oh my gosh, Brina. It's like, Brina, like you've grown up so much. Like, look at you. It's like, I heard you're a teacher now? And she's like, yeah, I decided to change careers. And he's like, well, sometimes that happens. Sometimes, you know, in life you just decide to do something else with your life. She's like, yeah. She's like, sometimes things just happen. Like, I really wanted to change. I wanted to be a different person than I was. And I felt like changing my career is what I needed to do. And Otto's like, well, I'm happy for you. Girl, can you come over here? We need you for right now. We need you to come and, help us out. Let's see. Maybe she's being a little shy. Maybe she doesn't want to come over here and, talk to Otto. Maybe she doesn't trust everybody, which makes sense because, you know, the scientists and all them betrayed her people. So that makes sense why she wouldn't want to come and talk to just random humans. Okay, so we're gonna, ask him about Strangerville. Let's see if he knows anything. So she's like, so part of being being a different person now, I really want to like try to help Strangerville. And he's like, oh my gosh, you want to help Strangerville? Like, you know that's dangerous, right? And she's like, yeah, I know it is. She's like, I've heard some things from my friend over here, Aura. I just met her and we've been talking a little bit about Strangerville and all the stuff going on, and I do have my hands full. I'm aware that it's going to be a lot, but I think I can do it, you know? I've been, you know, working out for years. I think I can handle whatever's going to come my way. And Otto's like, well, just be careful. And she's like, oh, I definitely will, but what do you know about Strangerville? Is there anything that you've learned from living here? He's like, well, it's like, I know there's some shady stuff going on with these military men. They are all just over there, like, congregating, trying to protect stuff. What's this say? Have you been noticing those bizarre plants popping up around town? You best keep your distance from them. The local scientists have been running tests on them. Oh my gosh, he's like, the military people are trying to hide what these scientists are doing. They're just doing all these experiments on these bizarre plants and stuff. It's really wild, Brina. She's like, oh. She's like, so I should go check that out and see what they're doing. And he's like, yeah, but be careful. They are, you know, really shady people. They're trying to hide their secrets. She's like, okay. She's like, well, I appreciate the help, Otto. Where is Alex? And where is Alex? I'm so curious. Here, let's go knock on the door. I want her to go and see Alex again. I think her and Alex are on okay terms. Let me go see if Alex is in here. I don't know if he is or not. Alex better not be a werewolf again. Oh my gosh, I swear. Come on in. Oh my gosh. Alex, good. You're not a werewolf. Perfect. Well, we can actually come over here and talk to him a little bit. Come and actually give him a hug. It's like, Alex, I haven't seen you in forever. He's like, hi, Brina. How are you doing? She's like, I'm doing okay. She's like, I'm just, you know, trying to change my life a little bit. You know, I've been kind of a crazy girl, honestly. You know better than anyone. And I just want to, like, try to chill out now that I'm in my 40s. He's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you're in your 40s now. That's insane. And he's like, he's like still looking at her like he looked at her whenever she was a teenager. Like, he still thinks she's so beautiful. And I think so too. I think that she still looks really pretty. So he's like, so what did you need? She's like, oh, I was just talking to Otto about some stuff with Strangerville. Like, I'm trying to, exhume Strangerville. There's some really strange stuff going on here. He's like, well, good luck with that. I don't know what the hell's going on there, but whatever it is, I'm sure you can figure it out. She's like, yeah, I literally had to have my 8-year-old daughter, like, help me with these plants, because I have no idea what I'm talking about. And, Alex is like, yeah, like, I don't know, I'm not really good with science and all that. And she's like, yeah, she's like, I never liked school, but my daughter does, and it's kind of crazy to me, like, honestly, she's the total opposite of what I am. And he's like, well, is that good or bad? And she's like, well, in some ways it's good, and I'm really happy that she's, you know, trying to be responsible and stuff. So Otto said that he's going to bed because he's super tired. So yeah, but I think we've gotten some information now. We know what we're doing. So I really want Brina to like start focusing on Strangerville a bit, like just kind of do this aspiration. But I also want her to get to level 6 of her career because that's what she has to do for this generation. That's the last goal she has to do. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that in the next couple episodes, and she's also going to be taking care of her kids as well. We're gonna do some family things. So yeah, I think in the next episode, Evelyn will actually become a teenager maybe. I'm gonna play a little bit off screen to kind of progress her with her career so we can focus on this Strangerville mystery stuff. But yeah, I'm really excited about all this because I haven't done it in years, and I am nervous as well. I don't know if y'all know, but like this whole Strangerville thing is so difficult. Like, I've heard a few people talk about it. Like, some people actually figure it out, some people don't. Some people, like, you know, beat the mother plants, some people don't. I hope y'all are ready for it because honestly it's going to be very fun and going to be very dramatic as well, depending on how things go, if Brina manages to save Strangerville or not. But yeah, I've had quite a few things going on in my real life, but Sims has just been so fun, and I'm really enjoying Never Get Bored. Like, I'm excited to get to Gen 5 because honestly, that'll be as far as I've gotten in a legacy, and I think that's just gonna be so like fulfilling to actually get to that far in a legacy, because you know, some people tend to give up at like Gen 2, and you know, I struggled for a while to get very far in a legacy, and it's just so fun to get to almost Gen 5 already of Never Get Bored. So yeah, with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. If you did, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more, and I hope y'all are having a peaceful day, and I'll speak to you all next time. Bye, Storyteller Squad.